Well, I was lucky enough, David, to be in this part of the world when Iniesta was breaking through, when Xavi was breaking through, when Puyol even was breaking through, and others since. And at that time, they went through a spell where Barcelona went through a spell where they won no trophies in 6 seasons. So, irrespective of the fact that with those players, the senior players I've just mentioned, they went on to be world champions and Champions League and treble winners. The clutch of young players you're enjoying are there to be enjoyed. They're not there so that the world can say, well, you should be solving this crisis immediately. But with Xavi in charge, maybe they will do better at it.
Messi, you mentioned the departure of Messi there, David. Like, Graham, how much is that still hanging over the club as well? I mean, I guess any manager with that situation, losing a player of Messi's ability, with all of his history at the new camp as well, it's going to have a huge effect on the fans, the atmosphere in the stadium and so on. Do you think it's played a part?
It obviously played a part because last season you watched him time and time again, whether it be match management, goals, assists, but also leadership. Not many people talk about what kind of guy he became in his latter years at Barcelona in terms of setting standards in terms of inspiring others. You lose that and you lose a solution. We can all go on and on about greatest player ever, maybe potential Ballon d'Or winner this season again. Okay, fine. How's he doing at PSG? Looked good in the Champions League, hasn't scored or assisted. All those things are contemporaneous. What you lose is a leader figure, somebody in whom everybody in that squad believed, somebody who, around whom Koeman built everything last season when they won the Copa del Rey. It means that thanks to Koeman, this poor guy, this legend, and we live in a brutal world. So nobody should forget that it's sad, it's painful when any legend of any club takes over and doesn't do well and is sacked. But when Messi goes, it's a two-sided coin, Peter. I would argue that you're losing a solution to your problems, whether it be in a run of matches, whether it be when the rest of the team's in bad form, whether it be just simply him turning games and winning games. But you're also losing something that was papering over the cracks. This time was coming at a certain stage. Messi wasn't going to be Peter Pan and go on forever. They are confronting problems which are coming at them in a cluster. It's the phrase perfect storm is often used. It's the perfect expression for this moment at Barcelona. And him leaving exacerbates it, accelerates it. But they were going to have to deal with that sooner or later. And why not now?
Come on then, finally, Graham. Is it going to be Xavi, or should we look out for someone else, or do you think is it nailed on?
Football is, as I say, quixotic. Barcelona have never, in my living experience, been less reliable and less clear-cut about their decision-making. But they're talking to Xavi. He wants the job. He's the right man. I think he'll be in charge at the latest by the time that Barcelona travel to Kyiv to play Dynamo in what is an extraordinarily important game for them in football and financial terms.